Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Kirbyfreek33 Reviews. But this time, as you can see, we are not playing RuneScape this time around. This time, I'm reviewing Mcleodgaming's newest demo of Super Smash Bros. 2, a demo version 0.6. Now, I gotta tell you, I love this demo right now, and partially because of Sora. Sora is the new character that he's adding, and you also have a nice little training mode, and of course the usual group brawl mode, and you have a ton of new stages. I'm gonna have just so you guys know, I'm gonna have stock 3 items. I'm gonna have just the new ones up, and as well as healing items, because healing items are fun. I'm gonna have Smash Balls, Pokeballs, Max and Tomatoes, and food. Alright, all items gonna be on, very high. Everything is good. And now, let's do a nice little brawl so I can show off this. Okay, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna be Sora, because even though this is still a really good demo if you ask me, there are still a whole bunch of problems as well, but of course that you usually expect that anyway, considering it's not the final product. So just because he's slow, I'm going to choose Mega Man. And I'm going to have him on level 1 just so I can showcase... Actually, no, I'll go to training mode for this. Don't know why I didn't think of doing that before. Training mode number 1 is also a new mode from 0.5b for those who have been following Smash Bros. 2. And what I like about training mode is that you can actually have multiple different characters compared to Brawl or Melee or normal Smash Bros. Training mode, where you only have one character you can repeat like 6,000 times. Anyway, I'm just gonna have on level... I'll have them on level 9 just because it's fun to have them on level 9, and I don't need to have them up right now. Now you can see there are a whole bunch of new stages compared to what they were like 5 or 6 in the last one. Along with the usual Battlefield, Final Destination, Temple, Green Hill Zone, Waiting Room, Mushroom Kingdom 2, and Dreamland, we now have Castle Wily for Mega Man, Comet Observatory for Mario, Twilight Town for Sora, Sector Z for the still non-existent Fox. Sector Z is awesome, by the way. It's almost, except for the graphics, obviously, it's the exact same design as the one from the N64. Tower of Salvation from Tales of Symphonia. I'll play on that later. I'll probably have this be a 2-part video just so I can have enough time for everything I want to put in, and to show you me loving using like Lloyd and Ichigo and Sora and whatnot. Tower of Salvation from Tales of Symphonia. Konoha Village from Naruto, and Hueco Mundo from Bleach. Now, I don't really know Bleach very well, but anyway, the one I want to do right now is for Hyrule Temple, to show that the main problems that I have noticed right now involve Sora and flight. And I'll show you how. First is the one that I like to call forward air flying. Sora's forward air attack has no knockback, like, whatsoever. I can just smack Mega... Well, I'm going to jump up here. His forward air... Well, now he's up on that platform. It has, like, very little knockback. Actually, it has much more knockback than when I first saw it, but whenever I'm playing against computers, it never really seems to have much knockback. But what forward air flying is this. I can fly across the entire screen just using the forward air, losing very little losing only a small amount of vertical distance for a ton of horizontal. But that's not even the most broken part of this. Sora is the first character that can glide, because, well, in Kingdom Hearts, Sora has a glide ability. So you can glide either by holding down the jump button after your second jump, or through Sora's up special. And now I'm only going to go first, just glide across to examine the first of 2 glide-related flaws. Watch. I'm going perfectly straight, and I will never stop. I can just fly straight off the screen, going perfectly straight, which is something that could not happen in Brawl. Basically, with this, if you knock Sora off the screen if you try to knock him off horizontally, if he doesn't get killed from the initial horizontal knockback, he is getting back if he knows how to glide. Because he'll just glide perfectly straight, and that's not even really straight, but still he can just glide straight off, and voila, you're good. And the next one, even though I know it's a normal glide thing, I'm going to go under Hyrule Temple here, and I'll then try to go the way back, and then I'll show you one of the main issues I have. Oh yeah, as long as Sora's going even a small bit forward, even if he's going straight up against a wall, he will still glide perfectly normally, which I think is definitely a problem. Too far. Oh well. Anyway, let's go back from this side, and I'll show you the next little glitch, the next little thing that I think is absolutely hilarious, but it's nicely still nice because it's still a glitch. Anyway, enough talking. Watch. Shield. Now Sora flies in his weird falling pose, and now I have him flying up in his. Okay, yeah, but yeah, basically, if Sora glides, if you press shield, he'll fly ridiculously screwed up with his falling pose. And it looks hilarious, but it's still kind of, it's, well, a glitch, unfortunately, so we have to deal with that being a glitch, and it'll be removed eventually. But still, fall flying! Okay. So, those are the main, and I have not noticed any other problems at all. By the way, the training mode works great. I can just bring in a nice little smash ball. And, yeah, I've seen a few people on the Mcleodgaming forums being very confused about the smash, about Sora's final smash. Because of the information, it says press A within time limit, but it's really press your special button, and I'm just mashing it now just so it works perfectly. And it's a pretty nice special attack if you ask me, but it's really just a matter of opinion. I like Sora as a character. His down midair is a very odd one, because his starts out being a meteor smash, but then he sticks there with the feet no matter whether he's in air or not, with a whole lot of those kicks that do a bunch of small hits. And, he's got the Strike Raid special, which if it hits something or if you just press your special button again, you'll call it back to you. And I really don't like using it because he has 3 different elemental powers, just like in Kingdom Hearts. Fire. You can then use B down to change to Ice, which is a very useful projectile and much faster than Strike Raid, but it also can only go straight. And then Thunder, which is pretty useful, although actually what's odd about it is that whenever you use Thunder, you will instantly stop flying. So I guess if you could recover enough to use Thunder if you're flying back, I haven't been able to test this, but it seems that you'd be able to, well, just stop your flying by using Thunder, which is definitely a problem. Anyway, now that so Sora as a character is definitely great. Other changes that I've seen throughout, I'm going to not display all of them, but both Lloyd and Naruto have gained a extra small little attack to go with their up specials. If you press special again at the end of Naruto's up special, like before the animation ends, he'll do a small extra little kick, which really isn't that useful to me. But Lloyd gets Tiger. Now his up special is Tiger Blade, and Tiger Blade, well, he can, if you press B again, he'll rush down. So it's not, you don't want to use a Tiger Blade for recovering. At least not the second part of it. Use the first part, not the second. I'll go Lloyd against Sora. And it'll act as a meteor smash, but it will also smack you down, so it's really only good to do at the end of at the edge of a stage while you're still on it. Anyway, that's enough talking from me. The only other changes I see, Sonic, his homing attack still homes in on player 2 only, and it has a ridiculously long range. Link, I never noticed any changes. Kirby, it's a bit harder to lose his hats now, so if you're actually good with Kirby, which I am not, then you can actually suck up people and keep the powers for longer. Mario hasn't really had much of a change in any way, except whenever he lands after his up special, his little butt bounce doesn't last nearly as long. Ichigo has had no change whatsoever. I've already talked about Naruto. And Mega Man, he's got a new yellow power, which apparently involves throwing bricks. It's very painful, because the computer loves spamming it. Anyway, I'll see if I can try to fit this in within my remaining time and have this in one video. I'll just go on my favorite stage, Tower Selection. And let's try to own Sora with the amount of lags going, because I got RuneScape up in the background. So Lloyd's forward smash is now Beast, and he is also returned with Sonic Thrust as a side special, which is very useful. Throw a Pokeball. I've got Coughing, which I have never seen at all. Let's see what happens. I guess. Coughing is a very odd name. Anyway, that's the Tiger Blade. You see, I'm just kind of doing that. Now let's just beast him off the edge, and Beast. I said Sonic Thrust. And if I can manage to finish this in time, if I don't finish in time, unfortunately, you just won't get to see it. But there's a nice little screen that says "Get!" Well, it isn't really a screen. It just zooms in on your character and slows down whenever you get a game. Whenever you win, so, well, whenever just the game ends, it will zoom in. So let's just Sonic Thrust him. Fuck. This is not a good time to be trying to do this, Sora. Okay, I'll just Falcon's Crest you to death. Nope, you are not taking my Smash Ball. Alright, now I can Falcon Crest him as the end of my thing. Falcon Crest! Bam! Except it was that early damage, so... Come on, Beast off the edge. Oh. There we go. See? Stops and zooms in. Alright, well, that's managed to get it all within 10 minutes. So if I were to review this like I would review RuneScape, once again, 5 being the score based on what it was compared to the previous demo, which I didn't review, I'm giving this a 10. I'm going to give this a perfect 10. Everything is great about this. So what if Sora has a weird flying animation if you press shield? That's just a tiny little glitch that's not going to affect anything. And Sora's forward flying, I mean, it's not that hard. If you just try to get him some vertical distance and you'll be fine, because he can't go up much higher than his initial glide height. So, anyway, I don't have much time left, so I'll just say thanks for watching. 10 out of 10, great job Cloud9, and I'm looking forward to part 7. And I'm just going to make a prediction right now. I'm just going to guess the next character is going to be Goku, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video, whether it be a review or quest in RuneScape, anything else. See you guys!